Start off with a chain and the multiples of 6. I did 15 multiples on my little baby blanket, but after you get done with however big you want it, you add 2 at the end. So I'm just going to do a quick sample, but here's the start of it. Okay, I got 24, so now we add 2, and now skip to, let's see, in the second stitch, I can't even talk, put a single crochet in the second chain from the hook. 1, 2. Now you skip 2 and you put in a fan, which is 6 double crochets, and there's 1, and so we're skipping that one, go into this one, double crochet. What am I trying to say? You yarn over, go into the stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. That's a single crochet. So that's 1. You want to put 6 of them in there. So go back into the same stitch, do double crochet, which is yarn over, go through, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. So there's 3. Now there's 4, 5, and 6. Same thing, it's into the same stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yarn over, go through, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, and you're done. You got your 6. Now you skip the next 2 chains and do a single crochet, which is just the one yarn over, pull up a loop through 2. Now you skip 2 and you do another 6, which is a fan stitch. So there's 1, go back through that same stitch, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yarn over, go in, pull through, yarn over through 2, pull through 2, yarn over. Okay, anyway, so there you got 2 of them. So you do that all the way across. You skip 2, do a single crochet, skip 2, do another fan. Repeat that till you get to the end. So I'm at the end. I just did a fan. I should have 3 stitches left. We skip the 2 and we put a single crochet in that very last one. But I wanted to point out to you, the little chain right after your fan sometimes gets buried up underneath the fan. So you always want to make sure you pull this real good and count that stitch, because you're going to skip it. So if you don't come out with it even, you either counted wrong when you're 6 plus 2, or you might have lost your little stitch right there. But anyhow, there's your first row. Now you chain 3 and turn, and now you skip the one that you was just in, and in your first double crochet you want to do a back loop double crochet. It's just the standard double crochet, but it's in the back loop only, into this loop right here. Right, yarn over, go through, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. Just the standard double crochet, but it's in the back loop. And you do that for the first 3. Whoops. This first chain 3 doesn't count as a stitch. So there's my first 2. Here's my third. Now after the third one, you want to do a chain. Then into the very next stitch, do the back loop double crochet into the next 3 stitches, which is all 6 of the fans double crochets from the previous row. So there you got it. You have a little space in between from your chain 1. You repeat that all the way down. You skip this single crochet that's in between the 2 fans. Do nothing with it. Just go into the next back loop of the next fan's stitches, putting your double crochets in there. And that's the 2 rows that you repeat till you get tired. There's 3, do the chain 1, do the next 3 double crochets, and just keep on to the end. And at the end, you end up putting a double crochet in that single crochet. Okay, we're at the end. I just did my 6th back loop double crochet in my last fan. See, there's 3, my chain 1, my 3. They're all back loop double crochets. Now we end this with a double crochet in that last single crochet from the row before, but you don't want to do the back loop. You want to do the whole thing. You want to go through the front of that stitch like usual, go through the V, you know, like usual. You want to go through both parts of it, and you want to do that throughout. Whoops, it was supposed to be a double crochet. So every time you end this back loop double crochet row, you want to end it with a double crochet, but the natural way or the usual way. So now we're ready to repeat row 1. You chain 1, you turn it, do a single crochet in that very first stitch. That's just a single. Then you want to do a double, but you want to do it in that chain 1 that you made in between all your stitches there. The chain 1, I mean, you know, on your double crochet row. And that's where you put your fan. But you do want to go into the chain 1. You don't want to go into the space, just because it lays better. After we do our fan of 6 double crochets in that same stitch, the chain stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we put our double crochet, excuse me, that was our last double crochet. You do want to put into this, you want to skip these 3, you want to put your single crochet in that space, the gap. You don't want to go into a stitch there, you just want to go into the gap. Here you go through the stitch, here you go through the gap with a single crochet. Fan goes into the chain stitch, single crochet goes in the gap. And you just repeat that all the way around. Get down here to the end, you do your single crochet in the top of the chain 3 to end this row. And then you single crochet, you do 1 chain, 3 chains, excuse me, and you go up to do your back loop double crochet row. Okay, I was rambling along, but here I am at the end. Just did my fan stitch in my last chain. Now you've got your 3 stitches, your 3 double crochets, but you have your chain 3 at the end. That's where we did our turning chain. In the top of that chain 3, do your last single crochet. There you got it. So you've done 1, 2, and 1. Now we're going to do chain 3, turn it, and do another back loop double crochet in our first double crochet. And repeat it. There's 1, 2, 3 in the back loop, and you chain 1, and then you do your next 3 back loop double crochets for this side. Skip that single crochet and go into your next fan, working your back loop double crochets.